Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? It is Rob for Movie Review Time, and I am back um, with my very first live stream. I did a test earlier just to see if it'd work, and I think it's working. I don't know. I've never done one of these here on YouTube, but hey, what's up, Jason? Well, I guess it's working. I'm doing something right. Yeah, I thought I'd come on here. I got some free time actually. Um, the kids are sleeping, and I thought I would just talk about like underrated horror films. I think that'd be a good topic. Um, those of you, who want to join me, join me. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here and talk about some films that I think are underrated. Some of these you might not even have heard of, but so the first one I'm going to talk about here is The Ruins. Now, this one is criminally underrated. The Ruins. It has that one dude, Shawn Ashmore, from X-Men. Yeah, Halloween 3 is definitely underrated, for sure. I used to hate, like I mentioned before, I used to hate Halloween 3. I mean, whenever that would come up, I'd be like, well, that's not part of the series. Like, I didn't even care. But now I feel totally different. But this one, like, no one ever talks about this movie. Like when they, this group of kids go and investigate this pyramid, and it's like a Mayan ruin or something like that. What's up, Bronco? Sorry for the late. I didn't send out any notice or anything like that. I just thought I'd try it out. But thanks for stopping by. But yeah, the ruins. Like they investigate this ruin, this Mayan ruin, and there's like these vines inside that are kind of like alive, and they get inside of you. And there's some gross stuff in this movie. Like when they're on top, and this girl gets, like a vine inside of her, and she starts cutting it out with a knife and stuff like that. Like, I mean, the effects are great in this movie. I mean, really. I do that. Oh yeah. Well, this is my first one, so I'm starting to get used to this a little bit. But yeah, The Ruins. This one's definitely one to check out if you guys haven't. For sure. Like I said, criminally underrated. It's got that one dude. I don't remember that one guy from. He was in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, and I don't remember his name. There's Shawn Ashmore. I think his name's Jonathan Tucker. That might be the guy from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. He was the one with the glasses, I think. But anyway, yeah, that's the first one. There is the Ruins that I was going to mention. Here's one that you might not have heard of, which is a mix of martial arts. Jason, I know you're a fan of martial arts movies, and so am I. But this one's kind of like a martial arts / horror film, and it's actually a Scream Factory release. And I used to own this on VHS, and it is Ninja 3: The Domination. Not sure if you've seen this movie, but this movie is crazy. I mean, in the beginning, you have a ninja who kills people. Like he goes around and kills golfers. He kills police officers. He's using ninja stars, his sword. He's using, like all sorts of ninja equipment, and he kills all these people. And like, it's a very dark kind of film, and it does have cheesy moments. And this girl here, what's her name? Lucinda Dickey. She turns into the ninja. You saw this in theaters? Oh my God. Oh man, I remember seeing this when my dad had this recorded on a blank VHS tape. And I was probably too young to watch it, but I'm like, oh, this is cool, ninja. And then he starts killing people at a golf course, and I'm like, oh my God, should I be watching this? I don't know. But no, that's awesome. You saw this in theaters. Hey, thanks, Bronco. Yeah, the mask this is actually a cheap mask that I got with the official Pennywise costume. That mask there, that's the official Pennywise mask. Like that's the deluxe version right there. This is just a cheap one that came with the outfit. So it actually fits a little bit better, and it's not, I can breathe and stuff like that. But oh, that's cool. That's cool that you saw this in theaters. I always thought this movie was underrated to where no one ever talks. I mean, you have the ninja movies like Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, and they both had, I think, that Sho Kazugi. I think that's how you say it. Which I'm a fan of those films, but this one, yeah, I felt like no one ever talks about this one. Some porn. Oh yeah, well that's why this doesn't. If you're talking about this one, doesn't look like Pennywise. Yeah, that's because it's a cheap mask. I mean, it just came with the outfit. Mostly when you buy a Halloween costume, the outfit will look pretty cool, but the mask is just a cheap something they throw in there. And this is not even a full head. Like you can see, it's not even a full head. That one right there is a full head mask. But this one's just easier to wear. But anyway, yeah, if you got, you know what, I definitely recommend this. This is on Scream Factory released Blu-ray, so definitely pick this one up if you guys like, the kind of like ninja films. It's definitely worth it. I think I only paid $10 for this thing. Oh, Jason, man, you're definitely older than me. I'm not saying you're old, but yeah, man, I would have loved to see these in theaters. American Ninja, yeah. That's one that I actually don't have, American Ninja. Here's another horror film right here that no one ever talks about. Splinter. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. 47. That's not too bad. Hey, you're not 50 yet. My brother is let's see, my brother's 45. So yeah, Splinter. It said 6 Screenfest awards. It won Best Picture. This one, yeah, no one ever talks about this. Like that Splinter thing. It's kind of like spiky, kind of comes after you, and I really like this one. Yeah, you've seen it once. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've seen this, but there's a lot of cool effects and stuff. It's pretty cool. You could probably get this at a good price now. I mean, I don't think I even paid over $15 for this. So who knows what it's going for now. Yeah, there's a little spike thing that attacks people. And I think it even gets inside of you too. I could be wrong about that. It's got the guy from the guy, I don't know if you guys have seen Road Trip with Sean William Scott. It's got the guy who was part of that group. He smoked a lot of marijuana in that movie Road Trip. That's him right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's him right there with the glasses. He was in Road Trip. That's all I remember him from. But he was actually pretty good in this. Splinter made my creature feature list. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could definitely call this a creature feature because it is a creature some way. But yeah, that's one that I had in my collection that I'm like, I gotta show this because yeah, it's pretty cool. I got a lot here actually. Jesus. Here's one, Dark Skies, and this one is actually glare sci-fi-ish a little bit, but it's definitely got some horror elements, I'd say. Um, this one's got J.K. Simmons, Josh Hamilton, and Kerry Russell. I don't know. There's some kind of creepy images in this. When it comes to sci-fi movies, they have to do with aliens and stuff like that. I thought they did this one pretty good. Pretty creepy movie. It says once you've been chosen, you belong to them. There's like security footage of the aliens, and like you don't see them like 100%. You just see like shadows and stuff like that. They come into the kid's bedroom and stuff like that. They go down in the kitchen. They see stuff stacked up. Like it's really weird. Some of the stuff is weird in this movie. I didn't like that one. Just my opinion. Yeah, that's cool. There's a lot of movies I don't like. But yeah, J.K. Simmons didn't even really have a big part in this movie. I'm a big fan of him. Kerry Russell, nice legs. That's all I can say. But anyway, yeah, that's another one I thought I'd mention, Dark Skies. Here's one that's this movie, I don't know what it was. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time with this film. Vacancy. Vacancy, man, this movie is like nonstop. I mean, it's just, Luke Wilson, I'm not the biggest fan of Luke Wilson, but him and Kate Beckinsale together on this movie, like I thought, I don't know, it was just really good. It's kind of, the story, they go into this abandoned motel. Well, they don't think it's abandoned, but it's actually abandoned. And they make snuff films in this one room. And Ethan Embry from Vegas Vacation is one of the killers in this. I mean, I can't even imagine him being, after seeing Can't Hardly Wait, he's actually a killer, which was, odd. Yeah, I enjoyed the second one too. That's actually underrated as well. I actually have that one in my collection. But I think this movie's just really good. It's some of those snuff tapes are kind of hard to watch too. They even have a feature on here, right here, special features, and it says extended snuff films. So you can go to this feature and watch all those snuff films that they're watching on the TV in the movie. You can watch those full screen, which is kind of cool. You can watch all the different ones they created. I thought that was kind of cool. And they're extended, so you get to see the whole thing. But Kate Beckinsale, she's my crush, obviously. Man, she's just so everything she's in, whether it's a bad movie or I just like seeing her, that's for sure. But Luke Wilson, I just thought he was good in this. But it's like on the edge of your seat, these guys are trying to get into the room. There's cameras everywhere, and they lock the door, and there are people knocking at the door, and like, really, really cool movie. Definitely had to mention that. Here's one. Bone Tomahawk. This one is a cowboy / horror film. Very, very different. It's by the guy who did S. Craig Zeller, who did Cell Block 99, Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn, which was also a good one. But this one, those underground tunnels were crazy. Yeah. That whole movie was crazy. Like, I kind of, the thing is, like, with Vacancy, like something happens at the end, that I didn't think would actually, I thought when the end comes, there's a certain character that I thought would actually, die, and they don't, which I'm just kind of like, okay. But yeah, they really do a 180 on you there. But Bone Tomahawk is definitely one to check out. Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox from Lost, Richard Jenkins. He was in a lot of movies, of course, Cabin in the Woods, and really good cast. I mean, the effects in this are good. Sid Haig is also in this movie in the very beginning, as well as David Arquette, which you never see anymore. You never hear from him. He's in the beginning. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, this is definitely one to recommend. I mean, honestly, this is it's kind of a slow burn film in a way, but I think it's slow enough to enjoy. I don't think I was never really bored with the story and stuff like that. I mean, Patrick Wilson is such a great actor. And Kurt Russell, of course, he's just, Hateful Eight kind of stuff. Whenever he's doing that, he's fantastic. But like, they go after those cannibals who have taken Patrick Wilson's wife and then Kurt Russell's deputy, and then they go searching for these cannibals, and like it turns into a horror film. Really, really awesome. I wish I could have got it on Blu-ray, but I couldn't find it at the time. I got this actually pretty cheap. Oops. Here's one. Annabelle Creation. Annabelle Creation is another one. I did not like the first Annabelle. When it comes to the Conjuring movies, I do like the Conjuring movies, but the first Annabelle I thought was garbage. I couldn't watch it. This one actually redeemed itself. I actually enjoyed this one. I thought this one had good, some good scares, and they weren't all like cheap jump scares either. This one had some really good tension building up to the scares. I thought it was good. Yeah, I think you can find Bone Tomahawk actually at Walmart. Bronco, I think Bone Tomahawk might actually be I think at Walmart in those dump bins, like the $3.74 or maybe the $5 DVD dump bins. If that's your preference, I mean, if you don't care about DVDs, or I mean, getting Blu-rays and you want to get DVDs, you can actually probably pick it up pretty cheap. Yeah, the $3.74 dump bin. You like the first Annabelle? Wow. I think you're the first person that I've heard say that. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's kind of fun to hear different, different opinions on movies that pretty much everyone hates, and then you have someone come along that doesn't. I mean, that's interesting to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I enjoyed this one just for the story and the characters. It is kind of slow in some parts, but I don't know. It kept me interested. I haven't even seen The Nun yet. Has any of you guys seen The Nun? Is The Nun any good? I don't even know. No, it wasn't near as good as I love The Conjuring. The Conjuring is like one of my favorites. Yeah, The Nun just came out. Well, yeah, today. The Nun came out today. So maybe I had to go rent that. It's too late now, I think. Maybe not. I had to rent that and see how good it is. Okay, here's one. Now, I know you guys have probably seen this, but when it comes to King Kong, it's in dollar theaters. Now, this one's 1976. When it comes to King Kong movies, this is definitely underrated, I feel, because either people talk about the 30s version or the Peter Jackson one or Kong Skull Island, which I really liked. And then, King Kong versus Godzilla, King Kong Lives, the 1976 with Jessica Lange. Hell yeah. Have you guys seen King Kong, 1976? This is a bloody movie, dude. Like, what happens to Kong at the end when he gets shot up on top of the building? Hell yeah, she's hot. Like this one, she is gorgeous, man. Yeah, she kind of showed her age now, but she wasn't that bad looking in Cape Fear. I don't think she was bad looking in Cape Fear at all. But this one, man, yeah, like I said, when he's on top of the building, yeah, me too. I'm a big fan of Jeff Bridges as well. When he's on top of the building and he's getting shot by those helicopters, and the blood's just it's just spraying off him, and he's just all tore up, man. Like you could see the bullet wounds and blood's just running everywhere. I mean, it's so different from the other ones. And I know people complained in this movie that he didn't fight any monsters. I mean, he fought a big giant snake, which was actually kind of cool because he rips the snake, kind of in half like that. But man, I love the way Kong stands up and he's not on all fours. He just stands up and he busts down doors and moves trees. And he just looks so menacing in this film, which I think when they did with Kong Skull Island, with him standing on two legs, he kind of reminded me of this version in Kong Skull Island. But I remember the famous scene where he has Jessica Lange in his hand and he's blowing her. Literally blowing her to dry her off. King Kong 76 trading cards. Oh my God, I think I remember something like that. 76 trading cards. Oh man. I'm trying to think. I think I remember. I don't know if my brother had some of those. Huh. Oh, do you have any of those? Or you said you used to have, so you don't have them anymore? That'd be kind of cool to show, actually. Oh, yeah, the bubblegum cards. Okay. Huh. That's awesome. They sure don't do that stuff anymore, do they? Yeah, King Kong, 1976. Yeah, that'd be cool if you actually had them still. That'd be kind of a cool video. Here's one right here. You guys maybe have seen this, High Tension. A lot of people consider this like a classic because of its kind of unique. Well, it is kind of original in a way. It has a complete, the story of this movie. It throws you off guard because you think something's going on, and when the third act comes, you're like, what? Like, how is this possible? Oh, you just reviewed this? I think I visited your channel. I didn't even see this on your. Well, I will agree that the ending was weird because, it turns out that she's the killer. So she was the one holding the chainsaw. Oh, okay. Maybe I just didn't. It's like I'm always zipping through everyone's channel just to see if they have any new videos because I'm never notified of all the new videos. So maybe I just missed it. Yeah, the ending was weird. It was weird, but I love the effects in this. The effects in this are top notch, man. I love them. It is the ending with the chainsaw. Oh my God, it's a weird chainsaw too. That blade is huge on it. That blade, look at that blade. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a crazy movie. Yeah, the ending is a little weird, but yeah. That's one I pretty much consider underrated. Okay, now here's one I've always wanted to talk about this with people, and I don't think many know about this one. And okay, so this one stars Dee Wallace, Steve Hanks, Sarah Fletcher, Stephanie Greco, and it is Hansel and Gretel. Now, this is not. That's a rescue saw. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. It was just weird that they would use that to kill people. Is all. Like, it was just. But it is cool. Hey, it's something different than a normal Leatherface chainsaw. But the Hansel and Gretel. This is not the Witch Hunters. They've done many independent horror films of Hansel and Gretel. This is the one with Dee Wallace, and it was directed by Anthony Ferrante. I guess that's how you say it. 2012. So a lot of things in the film, unless I just don't. Yeah, this Hansel and Gretel, it's kind of hard to find. I actually was very lucky to find it on Blu-ray, on Amazon, and they had one left. And I'm not sure how hard it is to get now. You have to look for the one with Dee Wallace. It's very, very good. They turn the kid's story into a horror film. This is 100% a horror film. It's not a thriller. It's not anything like that. Dee Wallace plays the witch, and she does a fantastic job. I mean, oh my God, just the stuff that comes out of her mouth in this movie is fantastic. Like, the whole sweets. She has a house, the gingerbread house in the middle of the forest, but it's not really a gingerbread house. It's kind of a different house. But they kidnap kids, take them down in the basement, force feed them sweets so they can fatten them up. And then when they fatten them up, when they think they're fat enough, they take them into this place and freaking torture them, dude. Like, they cook them alive. I'm not even kidding. This is a fantastic movie. It's in an independent horror film. I'm not even sure of the budget. But I definitely recommend this one. They had it at Walmart with one of those red glow-in-the-dark covers before on Halloween. This one? They had this one, or was it Witch Hunters? I think you're talking about Witch Hunters with Jeremy Renner. I'm not sure. I've never seen this one anywhere. I know Family Video had it to rent, and they had one copy. Yeah, I think, Bronco, you might be talking about Witch Hunters. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. This film is actually very, very hard to find. It's an independent horror film. It didn't go to theaters, but it just said Hansel and Gretel. Did not say. Oh, well, if it had Jeremy Renner on the front, that's how you could pretty much tell, or if he's in the cast. But this is by the Asylum, the company, the Asylum. Yeah, the story of Hansel and Gretel is pretty much a horror story if you think about it. I mean, when you're a kid and you think about a witch invites you into the house and wants to cook you alive, that's pretty much it. Yeah, anyway, guys, if you can find the one from Asylum, the Asylum Entertainment, definitely, I'd say get this one for sure. That's definitely one that's underrated. Speaking of witches, what'd you guys think of this one? The Witch. 2015 or 16, I don't remember. 2015? This one had, what's her name? What is her name? Ellie Granger. She was in Split, I believe. Heard bad things about it, maybe. The Witch. I love this movie. This is a very creepy film. Very realistic. I mean, it takes place, what, in the 1600s or something like that? 1630 in New England. And the way they talk and stuff. um, about witches, and it's kind of a religious movie in a way with this family, and like the baby gets taken, and then all of a sudden, like, one of the boys gets taken by a witch, and the witch is like naked throughout the film. It's very, very cool. I agree, James. Bizarre but spooky. I agree. It's on Netflix. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it is on Netflix. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, this is great. Like, I was completely blown away. This is when I saw the trailer. This I gotta be honest. When I saw the trailer, I thought this was something that I wasn't gonna like. I thought I was gonna be bored. With the times, or with the setting. What year it was. I thought I was just gonna be snoring through the whole thing, but it really was pretty awesome. The acting is what really got me invested too. Even though a lot of the stuff they say in this movie is kind of like, oh, hitherto, like, this weird kind of talk that you just don't say today. But I mean, this is 1630, so obviously, it was a lot different. But Black Phillip wants my. Yeah, I tell you what, I live by a forest down here, down the road, huge forest. I think I've shown it in my videos, the Blair Witch video. Huge. It just goes on forever. There's a creek that runs right in the middle of it. And if I go down there, number one, it reminds me of it. Number two, it reminds me of Blair Witch Project. And number three, it reminds me of this movie. When I go, there's like a cemetery here. When I go walking on that road and I look over to the forest, I keep thinking I'm going to see the witch or a black goat or something come out of that forest. And it scares me. It really does. It shouldn't. My boys are walking with me. They have no idea what I'm looking at. Daddy, what are you looking at? Oh, nothing. I'm just, hoping that there's not a naked old dirty woman coming out of there or a black goat. How weird would that be? Definitely gives me horrific nightmares. Yeah, that's another one though. Bronco, I know you said you don't really care for found footage films, and I agree that to an extent, found footage films, I think, can get to be overused. But if they're done right and the story is unique, I think something good can come out of it. And in this one, I feel like I don't know, I enjoyed this one because I felt it was creepy and it was something different. As above, so below. I enjoyed this one. I know this one didn't really get received too well, but I don't know. I like this one. The catacombs thing, they're underground and they're going after this stone. What's it called again? I don't remember what it was called. The sort I don't remember what the stone was called. They're going after this artifact, just say, and they get stuck down there and they get lost, and it's like they journey into hell, and like their own fears come alive, like whatever they're afraid of, all of a sudden, it's there, and it was really, I don't, it was kind of strange, but in a good way. Hell yeah. Yeah, James, I think if you like those type of films, claustrophobic, underground tunnels, weird stuff happening, kind of like, I want to say supernatural in a way. I think you definitely like this. It's got a unique story, and I don't think you'd be bored either. It didn't leave me bored, but yeah, I'm a claustrophobic. If you put me in that closet and shut the door, I would probably start screaming. I'm claustrophobic. That's just me. Oh yeah, the Philosopher's Stone. That's right. Thanks for the heads up there. Oh, that's right, you did. Okay. You reviewed it on Thanksgiving, yeah. Your very last day. Well, that's cool that you liked it. Yeah, I like The Descent. I'd say yes and no. The claustrophobic thing is there, but The Descent had creatures. This movie has like different things. There are like creatures. There are like ghosts. There are like just weird things going on. So I would say it's got a little bit of it. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah, it's similar, just not a creature feature. Yeah, it's got a lot of different things, which is what I like. It's got a lot of different um, supernatural elements and stuff. So that's definitely one. Here's another one. I talked about this before, but I just wanted to hold this up. A Stir of Echoes. This is definitely one of my favorite Kevin Bacon films for sure. This is creepy. The music. Who did the damn music? I don't. Who was it that did it? It wasn't John Ottman, was it? I remember who did Stir of Echoes. Um, very man, this movie. Like when I first saw this movie, um, I'll take care, Jason. Thanks for stopping by, man. Jim Carrey Grinch. See you, Jason. Yeah, but next one is Stir of Echoes. Like I said, this one's a very creepy film that has to do with that ghost. That Kevin Bacon is all of a sudden, he goes under hypnosis, and then when he comes out of it, it's like a door has opened. So now he sees this spirit trying to communicate with him and showing him things that's in his apartment building. And his son is acting so strange. Like his son says the weirdest things and changes his voice and like talks about things that he never talked about before. And so um, the mother's sitting there watching the whole thing going on, and she thinking he's the weirdest guy. Like, why did I marry this guy? Like honestly, like he's acting weird. He wants to dig, and he's like digging up the backyard. He's digging up the basement, trying to find the spirits. Trying to tell him something. I don't know. Very eerie film. Yeah, I just took my kids to see Grinch, the new Grinch, and I actually liked it. It's not as good as the original, the '60s version, but it was. I would say it's a good animated adaptation. You know, I thought it was good. I do like the Jim Carrey one, but nothing beats the original for sure. So that's the next one here. That's one that I'd recommend you guys watch is Stir of Echoes. All right, well, I think that's about it here. Those are just some I wanted to share. With Grandma to see it. Despicable Me and Secret Life of Pets. I actually liked Secret Life of Pets. They're actually making a second movie. You got. Oh, you got. Yes. See, I didn't get it on Blu-ray. This is. This is actually the, I think, well, it says special edition. I think this is actually the first DVD edition or whatever that came out. But I think they even made a second movie. Yeah, definitely check it out, man. I think you'd like Rebecca's. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm probably going to cut it off here. Maybe next time I will schedule the next time I come on and stuff like that, just to give you guys a heads up, and maybe more people can join and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just my first one, so I do appreciate you guys showing up. And like I said, maybe I'll have different topics maybe to talk about as well. We should do a live stream together. Hell, man, I'd love to do that stuff. I'm just getting into this now because of I don't know why I haven't done it before, but now I got to put all these back. I got to put all those back on the. I don't want to do that. Damn it. Mixture of Blu-rays and DVDs. Whenever I take stuff off the shelves, then I just don't feel like putting anything back. I'm just going to stack it all up on the floor. You have a huge list of movies. Yeah, I'm the same way. I can never watch all the movies I want to. Like I have so many movies that I'm like, okay, tonight I'm going to watch this, or tomorrow I'm going to watch this, and I never do. And I'm going to shout out your channels before I go too. So, Horrific Nightmares JM, put them in the description. Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies, put them in the description. James Bamsey, going to put him in the description. Check him out. Your ranking videos are cool, though. I will say, like, you don't talk during them. Like, you just rank them. But what I like about your videos, James, is that it's like straight to the point. Like it's like, okay, number 4 is Jaws the Revenge. Number 3, Jaws, that's what I like about it. I'm going to put your guys' link in the description. People who are subscribed to me are probably already subscribed to you anyway. But I'm still going to do that. Yeah, you guys both have awesome stuff. Like, James, like your ranking videos, like I've done some ranking videos, but I definitely want to go more in depth on why I rank them that way. Because before I just did, I was just like, here's this and this. I kind of want to like give some reasons why, I put it as number 4 or number 3 or whatever, just so people understand. But yeah, James, I think you ranked. There's a lot of them you ranked the same as me, like the Jaws films for sure. I mean, of course, that's a no-brainer series, really. I've never seen anybody rank Jaws the Revenge. I've never seen anyone rank that movie as their first, as their favorite. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut this off. Top 10 lists are fun too. I've been doing a lot of those as well. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.